Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a surprisingly controversial topic, hard coding feature flags. It's a practice many developers shy away from, but the article we're discussing makes a compelling case for its simplicity and effectiveness. Isn't that exciting?
Absolutely. I've always been wary of hard coding. It feels primitive. But the article challenges that notion, right? It argues that the complexity of dedicated feature flag management systems often outweighs the benefits, especially for smaller projects.
Exactly. The article slams the over-the-top marketing around these sophisticated systems. They promise runtime changes, zero downtime deployments, and all sorts of magical feats. But the reality is, for most applications, these features are overkill. It's like buying a Formula One car to drive to the grocery store.
That's a great analogy. The article highlights the increased attack surface and the non-deterministic behavior introduced by these complex systems. Hard coding, on the other hand, keeps things simple and transparent. It's easier to manage, test, and understand.
Precisely. The core argument is that the simplicity of a well-managed JSON file, read at startup, is often sufficient. You control feature visibility, remove flags when they're obsolete, and the whole process is integrated into your standard development workflow. Reviews, testing, deployments, the whole shebang.
But what about the situations where you do need runtime changes? The article mentions that, right? Surely, hard coding isn't a solution for every scenario.
You're right to challenge that point. The article acknowledges that for large-scale applications needing dynamic runtime feature toggling, a dedicated system might be necessary, but it emphasizes that this need should be driven by actual requirements, not by marketing hype. It's a case of premature optimization being a bad design choice.
I see. So it's advocating for a pragmatic approach. Start simple, with hard-coded flags, and only escalate to more complex solutions when the need is genuinely justified by the scale and complexity of the project. It's a refreshing perspective.
Absolutely. It's about choosing the right tool for the job, not getting seduced by shiny, complex solutions that introduce unnecessary overhead and risk. The article even suggests that long-lived flags should be integrated into the core codebase, removing the flag entirely once it's no longer needed. Clean, efficient, and boring. The best kind of engineering.
I agree. It's a call for a return to simplicity and a focus on practical solutions. Often, the simplest solution is the best. Thanks for bringing this article to our attention.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.